I have a question for you, Jane. What is it? I'm in the next room, so you don't have to text me. What a weird girl. What kind of guys are you into? What a strange question. Well, it's hard to put into words, but I'd like him to be tall, clean, and works for an IT company or something like that. It's still too hard for me to understand. You probably like smart people, don't you? For example, Tommy, your senior? How did you notice that? I can tell by looking at you. Your attitude is so obvious. Really? Actually, I like Tommy too. What? Again? Why do you always like the guy I like? Are you harassing me? Of course not. Do you need a reason to like someone? It's just that the person I like happens to be the one you like too. What do you mean? I'm not going to confess my love to Tommy anyway, so it's okay. I see. I think I'll confess to him. If you want to, go ahead. I'm just kidding. I don't have that kind of guts since I'm just a junior high school student. How are you? I know you're reading this message, aren't you? Please don't ignore me. Sorry, I didn't reply because I didn't recognize your icon. Who are you? I can't believe you didn't recognize me. It's me, Ashley. Huh? Are you really Ashley? Yes, I'm your little sister. How dare you texted me as if nothing has happened. I cut ties with you a year ago. I don't want to cut ties with you. You're my only sister. I will always cherish you no matter what. Stop talking nonsense. Do you remember what you have done to that precious big sister of yours? I'll never forgive you. I'm sorry about that, but I had no choice. You gotta be kidding me. He and I were about to get married. We had been planning the wedding, and we even set the date. As soon as you found out that he and I were getting married, you took him away from me. That's unforgivable. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But you know, I'm glad you didn't marry him. He doesn't have a good personality. That's not the point. What I'm mad about is that you took him away from me. You have no idea about how hard it was for me, do you? Well, I'm glad I left him anyway. Right? I got sick of him after a month. I know he wasn't a good guy, but I still can't forgive you. You were always attracted to the man I was in love with. What the hell is wrong with you? Don't hang around me anymore. Don't be so cold. I have something I have to tell you. What is it? It's not a good thing, is it? No, thank you then. Why? Don't you want to hear your little sister's latest news? I don't need you to report anything to me. I've cut you off. I don't even want to hear from you because you're a nobody. I don't want you to contact me anymore. Bye. Hey, wait a minute. I'm getting married. I see. Congratulations. It's none of my business, so don't contact me anymore. Jane, I haven't finished my story yet. Can you please reply to me so I can continue? I really need to talk to you. What is it? It's none of my business if you're getting married or divorced. What do you have to report? I'm carrying a new life in me. A baby? That's great. Congratulations. What's that got to do with me? Your baby is not my nephew or niece, since I've cut ties with you. No, it's not that. It's about the father of the child. Maybe it's someone you know? Huh? Tall, clean-looking, and works in IT company. No way. Did you get it? Maybe it's just as you're expecting. I'm sorry, but I'm pregnant with your boyfriend's child. So he's mine. The father of the child is Stuart. You're kidding, right? No, I'm not. Stuart was supposed to marry you, right? How did you find out about that? I didn't tell anyone. I saw you and him walking together. When? About 3 months ago. After both of you parted, I secretly followed Stuart. I followed him entering a famous IT company, so I noticed right away. Are you thinking of taking away my boyfriend again? That's what I'm talking about. How many times are you planning to do the same thing to me? But I can't break up with him because I'm pregnant with his child. I'm sorry for taking away your boyfriend again. However, I wish I could get your blessing since we're getting married. I can't believe it. How did you become his girlfriend? I ambushed him in front of the company and made my first approach. How did you recognize him among so many employees? Because I took a picture with my phone camera the moment he turned around while I was following him. I recognized him as soon as I saw his face. I can't believe you're a person who does that kind of nasty thing. You're too good at what you do. I know that. The more I look at him, the more I realize that he's my type. Is that so? He has a mole on his lower eyelid, right? It's so charming that I fell in love with him at first sight. A mole? Oh, yeah. He fell in love with me right away. And as a result, I ended up stealing your boyfriend away from you. I'm so sorry. How much do you have to take away from me? I can't forgive you. I can't break up with Stuart no matter what. The child in my belly is innocent, so I'm going to have the baby. A child needs a father, right? I'm an adult, so let me warn you. Do you really know about his true personality? What are you talking about? What kind of personality and hobbies he has? Also, what kind of work he does at the company? I don't have to ask him about that. He works for that famous IT company. You really chose a good boyfriend. My future is secure now. How much pain do you want to put me through? If you're having a baby, there's nothing I can do. So leave me alone now. Jane? I have something to tell you. Reply to me, please. You're so persistent, Ashley. Hey, I told you to leave me alone already, didn't I? I'd love to, but we have a wedding date. Before my belly is getting bigger, we decided to have it at the beginning of next month, just for family members. Really? Congratulations. I'm not your relative, so if you'll excuse me now. Wait a minute! You're not going to attend the wedding? Why should I attend? I told you it has nothing to do with me. Because you're my only sister. I'm not your sister because I already cut ties with you. Don't be so cold. You know Stuart too, so I want you to celebrate our marriage. I want you to see our happiness with your own eyes. You're so heartless. I really can't believe it. But I just can't go to the wedding. Is it because I took him away from you? That's part of it, but I have plans that day. It's been decided 6 months in advance and I can't move it, so I can't attend your wedding. Even if I could, I wouldn't. What? Why not? I wanted to show you our happy faces. You really are so mean. But I'm still hoping for a chance. I'm sure you'll come. I believe in you. Impossible. Jane, all the relatives are here. You're coming to the wedding too, right? Huh? I told you I couldn't go, didn't I? Oh, you're really not coming? Well, I know I have a drawback that I took your boyfriend away from you, but I still want you to witness our wedding. That's why I can't go. Why not? Because I'm overseas right now. Overseas? Why? Actually, I just got married overseas. I'm now on my honeymoon. What do you mean? Could it be that you've lost your mind because I'm pregnant with your boyfriend's child? No, my boyfriend is with me. What? But Stuart is at this wedding right now. I know that Stuart is over there. My husband's name is Stephen. I really don't get it. They are twins. Twins? Yes. Stuart is Stephen's twin brother. But he works for that famous IT company. Yes. That company is their father's company. No kidding. Does that mean Stephen is the CEO's son? Yes, he is. But Stuart never said anything about that. I guess he couldn't say it out loud. Why not? I didn't hear too many details either. Unlike Stephen, Stuart had a very bad behavior since he was a student. Bad behavior? Yes, he kept going to the red light districts and got into debt. He also gambled by withdrawing money from his father's account. Debts? Gambling? That's right. His father warned him many times, but he didn't listen to him. His father decided to cut ties with him. That's a lie! You're making up your own story to get back at me for taking away your boyfriend. I'm not lying. Then why did he come out of that famous IT company that day? Maybe he came to ask his father for money? I heard Stuart is always in trouble because he doesn't have enough money to make ends meet. What did you say? You were dating him and you didn't notice? That's why I told you should check out his personality, hobbies, and the company he works for. I told you that you should do your research in advance. I thought he works for a famous IT company, so I had no doubts about him. Besides, I thought he was your boyfriend. You're such a jerk. So you knew he was Stuart, not Stephen. Yeah, I had a vague idea from what you said. You said he had a mole on his lower eyelid. Stuart and Stephen are twins, and they really do look alike. But it's that mole that makes them instantly recognizable. A mole? Stuart has a mole on his lower eyelid, but Stephen doesn't. That's why I recognized him right away. Then why did you tell me right away? Because it's none of my business. Moreover, how can I tell you that when you're pregnant? You can't just leave him since you're going to have a baby, can you? I might have been able to do something about it at the time. Besides, I didn't hear about you getting married. That's because I didn't tell anyone. Because I never know when or where it might leak out to you. I haven't even told Mom and Dad yet. I'm going to go back and report it once we get married overseas. What do you mean, once you go back? Oh, Stephen's father's company is going to set up an overseas branch. So Stephen has been appointed as the manager of that branch. I'm going to live in Australia after our marriage. You gotta be kidding me. I've met Stuart once or twice and he's very easy to talk to. But he's a womanizer, spends a lot of money and has debts. Stephen said that he's cut off all communication with Stuart. His parents disown Stuart, so he doesn't consider them family. Oh my God! Hey, what am I supposed to do? Your baby is your top priority, right? You have to do your best to raise your child. No, I can't live together with someone like Stuart. There's no way I can do that. Stuart said he works for that famous IT company. I thought we wouldn't have any financial problems, and yet... There's nothing you can do to change the fact. Anyway, the wedding is starting soon, isn't it? Your relatives are getting together, right? Then you have no choice but to get married today. But something's not right. What's not right? Stuart's parents and relatives have arrived here earlier. That can't be true. His parents have cut ties with him. And no one from my husband's family members told me that you're going to have a child and get married to Stuart. I think they are fake people hired to act as family members. What? How did Stuart manage to get the money? I don't know. Maybe he went into debt again. Huh? How much debt does he have? I have no idea. But he said he had 10 million debt at the time he was disowned. Maybe it's even more inflated now. 10 million? Who's going to pay that back? Well, Stuart, of course. If you two get married, then both of you will have to pay for that. Maybe that's why he decided to get married to you. What? I don't want to get married to a person like him. I don't have any debt, so why should I have to pay back such a large sum of money? I don't know what you want me to say. You need to discuss that with Stuart. We need to buy things for the baby and also pay for labor-related stuff. Now is not the time to be paying off debt. You're right, but I'm sure you can work before child labor. You want to save up before the baby is born, don't you? I can't do that. I was going to marry an IT guy and be a stay-at-home mom. I don't want to work. So you want to go further into debt? It's going to be harder and harder to pay back the debt. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. It doesn't matter to me. Jane, don't say that and help me. I can't marry Stuart. It's time for the wedding to start, isn't it? You need to go. Everyone will be waiting for you. I don't want to. I can't marry him. Then what about your child? I'll raise the child alone. It's better than going into a lot of debt. If that's what you think, why don't you do it? It's none of my business, so you can do whatever you want. I'm getting out of here. Jane, you have to help me. I can't. Why not? I told you I can't do anything because I'm overseas right now. Why don't you have your husband contact Stuart? I'm going to be his sister-in-law anyway. Please, I really need your husband to tell his brother that I'm not marrying him. Stop it. It's none of Stephen's business. He has cut off all ties with Stuart. He's not even in contact with him. Why don't you just convince him? You're my sister, right? I'm in trouble, so please help me. You're too brazen. I'm not your sister since I've cut ties with you. Why should I do that for a stranger like you? You don't have to be so cold. I'm going to live an unhappy life, so help me. Huh? Stop talking nonsense. You're the one who put me in the bottom pit of unhappiness. Do you know how it feels to have your boyfriend taken away from you on the verge of marriage? I'm sorry about that, so please do something and help me. It's too late now. I fell into the depths of unhappiness, and that's why I'm happy now. If I hadn't met Stephen, I might not be here now. Then you're lucky. You should be thanking me, right? I'm the one who put you in the bottom of misery. Don't be silly. You have no idea what I went through. Not only that time, but this time you tried to take him away from me too. I'll never forgive you. But you're getting married to Stephen, right? Then you can forgive me. I refuse. I don't want anything to do with you anymore. I won't help you and I won't have anything to do with you anymore. That's terrible. If I marry Stuart, I'm going to hell. You're the one who made all those strange tricks to make that happen. You must have been the perfect prey for Stuart. You were lucky to have a friend to work with, weren't you? Both of you would make a great couple. Stop making weird jokes and do something about it. I told you I can't do it. There's nothing I can do about it anymore. We're on vacation after our wedding overseas. You have to take care of yourself. Oh no! Help me, Jane! I told you I would never forgive you. I'll block your number and delete all of your messages too after this. I'm going overseas, so I won't need the apps anymore. Well then, you'll have to take care of yourself. I hope everything goes well. Jane, wait! Please help me somehow, please! You're the only one I can count on. Impossible. After this, Ashley escaped from the wedding hall on her own, with her wedding dress on. Thanks to our parents' persuasion, her marriage to Stuart was called off, but there was nothing they could do about her child. After talking it over with our parents, They decided to raise the child together while living at our family's home. However, since it was my sister's selfish reason to cancel the wedding, she will be charged for the cancellation fee, cleaning and repair costs of the stained wedding dress. In addition to that, in order to cover the costs of the birth of the baby, Ashley had to work a part-time job to pay for the delivery of the baby. She longed to be a stay-at-home mom, but after the baby was born, she would need to work even more. All of this is the result of what she caused, so she deserved it. I returned from my honeymoon after the wedding, and after we reported our marriage to each other's parents, we immediately left for our new place of residence. I am now enjoying life in Australia with my husband.
Are you home yet? Yeah, I just got home from the OBGYN. How was your checkup today? They said everything was fine. How's your business trip going? Everything here is fine too. I'm really sorry about the timing of my business trip. It really sucks that my boss knows my wife is in the last month of pregnancy and doesn't care. Well, it's not a long business trip. My aunt and her husband live 10 minutes away by car, so don't worry. If something happens, I have them. Don't worry and have a great time at work. Oh, I'll be fine. It's really nice to have relatives nearby you can rely on, isn't it? Uh-oh, I'll miss the plane if I don't get ready. I'll see you later. Okay, have a safe trip home. Autumn! Oh, is that you, Carter? Hey, babe, are you already on the plane? What's wrong? Don't worry about me. Where are you now? I'm at the nearby supermarket, but I'm a little tired, so I'm resting at the food court. What are you so frantic about? What's wrong? Get out of there right now. What? Don't go near the house. Get away from there as fast as you can. My stomach's a little upset right now. Yeah, but get out of there now. Don't go back to the house. It's an emergency. Hurry. What? What's going on? Oh yeah, ask your aunts to pick you up and hide you. We are in real trouble if we waste time. What? You've got to get out of there. Carter, you're not explaining it well enough. I don't understand. What do you mean, don't go home? Even if I go to my aunt's house, I need a change of clothes and some other things. You can't go back for them. Mom knows we are not divorced. Your mother, she knows where we live and she's on her way to our house. I'll tell you all about it later. Okay, got it. Autumn, you haven't divorced Carter yet. How could you trick me and go on doing as you please? I won't forgive you. As I told you before, I don't want a daughter-in-law who can't bear children. I told you when you first married him, and you didn't conceive within a year, did you? That means you had to divorce as soon as possible. And yet you still clung to Carter and didn't divorce him. You're so brazen, not even considering his feelings. You're not handling what needs to be done. That's why I came with the divorce papers. You will divorce Carter by the end of the day. You can't trick me by pretending you are not home. Get out here immediately. You know what will happen if you ignore your mother-in-law any longer. baby soon. And knowing it's going to be born soon, what kind of an intellect would order her, a pregnant woman, to clean the house? Huh? She's the wife, so it's only natural that she should be ready to receive her husband's mother. Listen, you shouldn't spoil her just because she's pregnant. Even if she's in the last month of pregnancy, she needs to do her work. A wife who can't even do that is not worth keeping. That's why my brother ran away. Why can't you understand such a simple thing? Carter? I hate to think that such a person is my mother. I've had enough. I'm washing my hands of you. Huh? I won't reply again. Goodbye. Come on, Carter. What did I do wrong? Carter? Carter? Hey, I just came to your house. What's this about you moving out? And I just realized that this is a weekly apartment. Don't tell me you were planning to move all along. I didn't know anything about that. Hey, Carter! Hey, please, let me live with you. Actually, your father divorced me. My sister just cut off our relationship too, so you are the only one I can rely on. You must feel sorry for your mother. Please help me. Carter! Hey, please answer me. The night I declared to sever all ties with
at work right now. If you want to talk, can we do it when I get home? I was actually going to do that, but I just felt like I had to say it now. I just couldn't wait. Oh, what's going on? I heard you're paying off your debt. Debts? I heard it's quite a lot of money. Why did you keep something important from me? Huh? When I heard this, I thought it was really good that I could hear the truth because we lived together in a two-family house. Still, I was shocked. I had no idea that you were hiding such an outrageous secret from me. What are you talking about? Stop playing dumb. I just happened to overhear you and Bob in the middle of the night last night. You said you're paying back $3,000 a month, and you still have a long way to go? I wonder how much you owe. If it's that big, why didn't you talk to us sooner? Oh, you heard that, didn't you? Yes, I am. At our current pace, it's going to take us 4 or 5 years to complete the repayment. Oh dear, you have that much debt. Yes, we do. Actually, he started investing without consulting me. We got into this debt because he was quite reckless with that financing. In the end, I'm now burdened with $3,000 a month on my own. It's crazy that it costs you $3,000 a month to pay off the debt. As a mother, I can't ignore a situation like this. I know, but now he is... I can't believe you put such a burden on him. Huh? You mean you're paying back your debt from his earnings, right? And that's $3,000 a month. Huh? No, it's the opposite. It's not my debt, it's his debt. You're lying. Are you trying to put the responsibility on him? No, it's his debt, not mine. I'm so stunned. You're a wife, but instead of neglecting the housework, you were trying to get your husband to take over the debt you owed. I can't believe how terrible you are. Come to think of it, your attitude at that time when you were talking about the debt, you said terrible things about him. You looked down on him and said, "Do you realize you owe money? You have to pay it back." It's really disgusting that he has to be told such a thing, even though it is your debt. He is sweet, so he may not have said anything back to you, but do you have any idea how much pain he is going through? Susan, please calm down. I'm not blaming him. I'm trying to solve the problem together. Get a divorce. What? As a mother, I can't let my son suffer any longer. You don't want to listen to me. Well, that's not going to get you out of debt. Well, no. There doesn't seem to be any point in talking to you who's agitated, not listening. Let's talk again later when you've cooled down. Huh? I'm still at work, and if you'll excuse me for a moment. There's nothing to talk about with you. Also, I'm going to have him sleep on our side. I'm afraid he's going to have a mental breakdown if he stays with you who is covered in debts. I see. Excuse me. Janet, I think we're done. Huh? What's wrong? You suddenly... My mom told me yesterday. Actually, she said she heard our conversation. Oh, I got a message from her too. I think she's mistaken, but... Let's get divorced. What? You were still half asleep. I'm not sleepy. I miscalculated that my mom found out about the debt, but she unexpectedly offered me a helping hand. A helping hand? What do you mean? She said, if you get a divorce and move out, you won't have to worry about money. So let's get a divorce. Huh, okay. But I don't know if that's what you call a helping hand. I'm sure my mom has something in mind for me. I know I put you through a lot, but it should be easier from now on. No, I don't think she thinks anything of it. I didn't want her to worry, so I didn't tell her about the debt until now. If she's going to be on my side, I should have talked to her about it from the beginning instead of hiding it from her. I don't need you anymore because Mom will take care of it. And I'm sick of you talking down to me like you're above me. Let's divorce now. I never talked down to you. No, you've always looked down on me. Just because you work, you're trying to force me to do the housework. The only housework you do is taking out the trash. And I collect the trash. And you just take it to the dump, which is a short walk away. But my mom says you're a bad wife if you make your husband take out the trash. Oh my God. Like mother, like son. What? I'm about to catch a train, so I'll see you later. Janet, let's just say we're getting a divorce, okay? I can't just talk about such an important thing on WhatsApp. Let's talk about it when I get home from work. Janet, you should be done with work by now, right? Yes, but what's wrong? You should get ready to move out as soon as you get home today. What? Moving? Why? While you were at work, I packed up some of your stuff. Now you can move it out to your parents' house or wherever you want. There's no place for you in this house anymore. Wait a minute. Why do I have to leave? Because we're getting divorced. I said we'd talk about it when I get home. We don't have a choice but to get a divorce. Now that Mom is on my side, I don't need you anymore. Get out of my house. Huh. You okay with that? Yeah, fine. You won't regret it? I don't think so. My mom can handle it. An arrogant bitch like you? Get the hell out of here. You don't even want to talk about it? It's too much trouble. You're just going to be condescending. Well, it's better for me too because I'll have less financial burden. I see. Then let's call it a divorce by mutual consent. Janet, you're surprisingly understanding. I'm really starting to see you in a new light. What? I heard it from Bob. You accepted the divorce easily. It must have been a shame to let go of an elite guy like Bob. I thought it was going to be more trouble than it was. I didn't expect you to be so understanding. Now that you're gone, we can finally live a peaceful life together as a family. Huh. Well, if you say so, it's fine with me. Oh dear, you're still so cocky. You were wasting money and paying back $3,000 a month. I don't want a daughter-in-law who spends money too much, so get out. Yay, I'm leaving. Huh? Hey, what's with your attitude? Why are you so happy? Bob feeds you. If you get kicked out, you might end up on the street, you know? No, I'm working so I don't have to live on the street. Susan, you see me going to work every day, don't you? Yes, I do. You're just a part-time employee, so your salary is very little. It is obvious that Bob, who works for a major company, earns more than you. Your salary doesn't even cover your living expenses. You live off of his earnings anyway. You must have fooled around with your salary. Huh. You haven't noticed that he hasn't gone to work for the past year or so, haven't you? Well, I know he's been home a lot, but I guess he must be working remotely or something. I heard you can usually work from home now as long as you have a computer. I've been keeping up with the world's trends, so I didn't have to check with Bob. Is that so? That's amazing. Like mother, like son. What's with that tone? Well, I'll take it as a compliment. Well, actually, he doesn't work remotely. Huh? Then I'll move out tomorrow. I'll be packing tonight, so please bear with me if I'm making noise at midnight. Yes, it would be like music to me, considering you're preparing to leave this house. Get the hell out of here. I understand. Well then, thank you for all your help until now. Goodbye. Bob, I see you're still sleeping, but I'm leaving today. Huh? Leaving? Why? Are you still half asleep? Well, it's okay. You're the one who asked me to leave. Huh? Yeah. This month's payment for the debt is due tomorrow. Don't come crying to me. What the hell? You're being so loud. I'm sleepy. You're the one who asked for a divorce. Don't complain about this and that later. We're strangers from today. Okay. Let me sleep. Bye. Susan, I know you're probably still in bed, so please excuse me just texting you. I'm leaving today and I won't be back. Huh? Janet? Please live happily with your family from now on. What? I'm sleepy. Can we talk later? Thank you for your help. Excuse me. Hey, Janet. Where are you? Answer the phone. Where are you? Of course I'm at work this time of day. I have something important to tell you. What is it, Bob? I'm at work right now. What's going on? If you want to talk, can you just text me and make it quick? Come back home. Huh? No divorce. What are you talking about? You asked for a divorce just the other day. Mom made a terrible mistake. She thought the debt was yours, and she mistakenly thought I was the one paying back the $3,000 each month. Yeah, so? So she said that if I divorced you, I wouldn't have to help pay off the debt. That's why she wanted me to divorce you. Oh yeah, I knew that. Huh? You knew that? I tried to tell her that it was your debt, but she wouldn't listen to me. I tried to explain it over and over again, but she never listened. So I decided to let it go. You're the one who owed the money, and you should have explained it to her in the first place. Well, that's true. But after she cooled down, I thought the three of us should talk. But you wanted a divorce from me too. Well, maybe. So since a divorce would mean no more financial burden for me, then I'll just get a divorce. So I said, No. I'll get in trouble if you don't help me to pay my debts. I won't get in trouble. Please. I'm sorry that I told you to leave. I'm so sorry. I don't care if you're sorry now. I'm not going back. Oh no. Well, I'm at work, so if you'll excuse me. Janet! Janet! Divorce is off! Now it's you. I'm at work. Janet, I'm sorry I misunderstood you. I thought you were in debt, and I told you to get a divorce. I don't blame you anymore. Let's live together again, okay? You know, Janet, you should have told me the truth. Why didn't you correct me? Bob is the one who owes money. I can't believe that he owes it to my uncle. Bob should have told you in the first place. At least I told you that the debt belongs to him. You interrupted me, insisted that it was my debt, and told me to divorce. You don't deserve to complain. I mean, how could you, a mere part-timer, pay back $3,000 a month? So I misunderstood. I'm not a part-timer. What? But you said you work in a restaurant. Yes, that's right. But I'm not a part-timer. Huh? So you're a full-time employee? That's not it either. I manage 10 restaurants that I inherited from my late grandfather. You're a business owner? Yes, I am. Even though you're a woman? There are many female business owners nowadays. What? But why did you inherit your grandfather's stores?
$1,000? Sandra divorced him mainly because of this. Of course, she got her money back. She also turned down the job offer and resigned. She's currently looking for a new job. What? She's not taking the CFO position? What is she thinking? I thought she was a smart girl. I never thought she'd do this to me. I think trying to use your daughter is worse. Huh? So, that's why neither of us will ever want to see you again. Huh? You need to understand, every good story has a backstory. So, Kate? I'm almost at the airport. Goodbye, Mom. Later that day, Sandra also told Mom that she's leaving her. When I turned on my phone after my flight, there were over 100 incoming calls from my mother. She also sent me a collection of complaints and rants about the disappearance of all the people around her. I wanted to see how she does before I block her number. My fiancé, my husband, he kindly decided to help my mom. He gave her a cleaning job at his company. She loves money and hates to work. But she finally understands that there's nothing else she could do at this point. I hope that one day she will be able to feel the gratitude of earning money by herself.
Did you go on a date with her? A friend of mine is a director of the hospital. And he mentioned that his daughter is still single. So introduced you to her. You already invited her on the date right away, huh? That's my sign. Well, yeah. She's totally my type, Mom. I thought it was an unparalleled opportunity. So, how is it going with her? Oh, it's perfect. She seems to like me too. When I asked to be my girlfriend with marriage in mind, she immediately said yes. That's amazing. You're not only excellent, but also good with women. Thank you, Mommy. Marrying a beautiful and wealthy woman is the best. Yesterday, when I said I was broke before payday, she said for our date. Wow, she's so nice. Well then, let's start preparing for the divorce from that trashy wife. After all, being with the daughter of the director of a big hospital makes the loser useless. That's right. Susie is a school dropout, and her parents are also poor, self-employed people. If I can marry a woman from a wealthy family, I want to break up with Susie soon. That's right. Let's kick that wife out quickly. You, an elite who graduated from a top university, and your current wife don't much. But can I really divorce so easily? It's not like there's a major problem with Susie. And I can't just ask for a divorce because I found a new girlfriend. I can't be honest about it, right? Susie, despite her appearance, can be quite frightening when angry. It's okay. I have a good idea. Huh? Leave it to me, son. I'll make sure that you get the divorce. How do you plan to ensure the divorce? Oh dear, I'll keep it a secret for now. What is it? Are you planning to use methods you can't tell me about? Well, it's just part of the excitement. I'll make sure it's a success, so don't worry. I'll create a situation where divorce is unavoidable. Mom, you're scheming something, aren't you? But I know you are the smartest mom. I trust you. I'll leave everything to you. If the plan succeeds, you have made a great match. As a mother, I can enjoy a comfortable life too. Oh, that sounds great, Mommy. Fortunately, your wife and I get along for now. So she won't suspect that I'm trying to get you a divorce. I'll go to your house today and start with my plan. You tell her you have a certain business trip or something. And make sure you don't come home today. Got it. I will tell her I won't be back until tomorrow evening. I'll send her a message now. Mom, you're such an amazing mother as always. I can't wait to hear the good news. Leave it to me. I'll make sure we have enough money for the wedding preparations. We won't live in a crumpled apartment like now. We might even move into a newly built mansion right after the wedding. I can't wait. Mom. What, Susie? What's going on?
You seem flustered after all. Were you surprised to see me alive?
What are you talking about?
Mom, you did it, didn't you?
Huh? I'm asking what you're talking about.
Don't play innocent, please. You knew I can't drink alcohol. Yet you made me drink beer, right?
Huh? You can't drink? I thought an uneducated woman like you loves alcohol, you know.
Stop joking around. When I introduced myself to you before, I mentioned that my body can't tolerate alcohol. Besides, educational background and alcohol are not related.
Well, it was a long time ago. I've forgotten about it.
I've mentioned it every time we've met. So yesterday, when you came to the house, I refused when you offered me a beer. You insisted, saying, it was a beer that even I can drink. You forced me to drink, didn't you? So I thought it was non-alcoholic beer or something. But it turned out to be real beer. Thanks to that, I lost consciousness on the spot. You left me and quickly went home, right?
I'm sorry about that. I thought you were tired and had fallen asleep. That's why I left you alone. But now, if you're messaging like this, you're fine drinking beer after all.
I'm at the hospital now. My friend got worried because she couldn't reach me last night. So she came to check on me at home. She found me collapsed on the floor and took me to the hospital. My husband said he had a sudden business trip and hasn't come home. If my friend had not found me, I might have been in the outer life by now.
Damn it. It was close.
What?
No, it's nothing.
It was close? You did it on purpose, didn't you?
What?
You knew I couldn't drink. You forced me to drink alcohol. And when I lost consciousness, you left me alone. That's what happened, right?
I can't help it. Well, I will tell you now. I don't like you. So I thought I'd give you a little pushback.
You don't like me? I thought we had gotten along well with each other. When Jake and I decided to get married, you told me that you were glad to have a good-natured wife like me. After we got married, we went on different trips together. You even came to visit us after we got married. So I thought you didn't have any problems with me.
What an idiot. Of course, I was acting. I was just playing the kind mother-in-law for the sake of my son. I always hated you for seducing my son.
What?
Think about it. My son is an elite graduate from a top university, and I'm ashamed that his wife is a high school dropout. Your words and actions reveal your poor upbringing. It's getting on my nerves.
I am a high school dropout, but I'm working now, and I'm a decent person. I don't think I've done anything to be judged like that.
You may be decent now, but you're still a high school dropout. I put up with it for a long time, and I was doing my best. But now that my husband has passed away, I no longer have to force myself to be nice to you. It's just too stressful to smile at someone you don't like.
But even if you didn't like me, sending me to the hospital on purpose is too much.
My God, I screwed up. I should have given you something with a higher alcohol content than beer.
How could you say that? If you had done something like that, it could have been worse.
I, for one, think my son's marriage is a failure. My son should have found a more suitable wife. Instead, he married a high school dropout loser. I wish he'd just get the divorce.
Even if that's what you feel, if Jake and I didn't intend to divorce, there's nothing you can do about it.
That's why I made you drink. If only you were gone, my son can marry another woman. And yet, you were rushed to the hospital? Jesus Christ, sis. You were really annoying.
I can't believe you. Mom, do you know what you're saying?
Yes, and I'm serious. A mother must protect a son from a woman like you. I would do anything to make him happy.
No matter how much you hate me, Jake chose me as his wife. I'll tell him what you did.
Do what you want. I don't think telling my son will help you.
If he finds out his mother is such a cruel person, I'm sure he would be shocked. You might be disowned by Jake.
That's unfortunate. But my son agrees with me.
What?
I guess you don't know anything about this. My son wants to leave you. To help him get what he wants. I just helped him to get a divorce from you.
You're kidding.
Susie, please leave my son. Or I'll really show no mercy next time.
No way. Wait a minute. Let me talk to Jake directly.
I said it's useless. He didn't even come to visit you when you were in the hospital, did he?
That's just because he was on an urgent business trip and I couldn't reach him. If he knew I was hospitalized, he would rush over to see me.
No, my son will never come back to you. He wants to leave you as soon as possible. If you love my son, please let my son go as soon as possible.
So, it's your fault that I can't get in touch with Jake? You told him not to contact me, didn't you?
No, I didn't. Don't get me wrong. It's entirely his decision. So, how long are you going to be in the hospital? While you're in the hospital, I'll pack up your stuff and send it to your parents' house.
On the contrary, how long do you want to stay in the hospital?
What?
I will never forgive you for what you did to me.
What? What can you do when you're in a hospital? You should realize that you're a scumbag wife who doesn't deserve my son. And agree to the divorce right now.
Alright, that's it. No more games. You dirty bastard!
What? What's that attitude?
Oops, it's nothing. Excuse me. I was really shocked. Until then, my mother-in-law had always been kind to me. I thought that we would continue to get along well with each other. But in fact, she hated me. She wanted to separate me from my husband. And she was so cruel that she tried to make me disappear and forced me to leave him. As she said, I am a high school dropout. But I worked diligently now. It was through my work that I met my husband. When he proposed to me, he said he didn't care about my educational background. He told me that he fell in love with my personality. So I wish he had at least taken my side. I was disappointed. The last I heard from him was that he had to go on an urgent business trip. He didn't respond to my calls or messages, even though I was hospitalized in an emergency. He didn't even come to visit me in the hospital. Now, it feels that all the things that Mom said are true. That my husband wanted to leave me. I began to distrust my husband more and more. A mother-in-law trying to make the wife cry, and a husband who does not care about his wife. I decided to get a divorce, and I promised myself to take revenge on them.
Susie, are you going to be in a hospital for a while? Have you decided to get divorced?
Yes, I have. I'm divorcing my husband.
Well, that's wonderful. You're not very smart. I thought you'd be more stubborn than you are. But thank God, you're more understanding than I thought.
I feel sad that we're put in ways like this. There's no point in being a family with a mother and son who treat me as a nuisance.
You're right. You are a nuisance. I'll tell my son that you've agreed to the divorce. And we'll get that paperwork started right away. Oh, now I can see a bright future for me and my son. Thank you, Lord. I feel great.
I see. How long do you think that feeling will last?
I'm telling you, when you get out of the hospital, just go back to your parents' house, okay?
Why?
Jake decided to move out of the apartment where you used to live. My son will stay with me for a while. Of course, don't come burgeoning on us, okay? I don't want to see your face, ever. We're happy that Jake finally got a divorce. But I feel bad if my hateful ex-wife comes to our house.
I see. So you really want to get rid of me, don't you? Well, of course you do. Jake was unfaithful to me.
What? What are you talking about?
You're right. I thought it was strange. My husband rarely goes on business trips. But on the day I was taken to the emergency room, he had to go on a sudden business trip.
What are you talking about? My son is hardworking and his boss expects a lot of him. He may be asked to work unexpectedly.
And when I tried to contact him, he didn't respond at all. I was convinced. My husband is keeping secrets from me.
But how can you say that when you're in a hospital? You just slept in a hospital bed the whole time.
The daughter of the director of Central Hospital.
What?
A friend of mine told me when she came to visit me. She told me Jake was holding hands with a woman. She even showed me a picture of it. It's terrible, isn't it? His wife is in the hospital, you know. He ignores my calls, and he's on a date with another woman with the goofy looks on his face. Apparently, that woman is rich. He probably thought he'd divorce me and marry her.
But how? How did you know that she's the director's daughter?
Mom, I have many friends in my hometown. Don't you know that?
Huh?
The picture of my husband with another woman. I sent it to every friend I could think of. One of them said she knew her. She used to live in the neighborhood. But that doesn't mean they were friends.
Of course not. There's no way your friend and the director's daughter can be friends. It's impossible.
She's the daughter of a family that runs a big hospital. If he could marry her, he would have a rich life. Of course you loved that idea, didn't you? You must have wanted to get her as a new wife.
Well, if you know that much, I will admit now. Yes, I want my son to marry her. If he gets married to the director's daughter, my son will automatically be rich. And I'll be able to enjoy all the luxuries too.
I see. So you were thinking about parenticizing her.
Excuse me? Parenticizing? How dare you to say that to me? To have my son and his wife take care of me. It is natural right of parents. Besides, with you gone, we'd get a few life insurance payout.
Wow, I didn't realize you were thinking about that far ahead. You were a total scumbag.
Call it what you want. Either way, my son is getting a divorce. My son will marry the director's daughter and live an elegant life with me. Well, you can just sit back and watch.
By the way, you're at home now, right? Alone?
What? Yeah. I'm the only one at home. What about it?
Just look out a window for a minute.
Huh? What?
Isn't it busy outside the house?
What? I mean, what's going on? There's a bunch of scary-looking guys surrounding the house.
Oh, really? Is it because you did something bad? Maybe they're outside to punish you?
Punish me? Don't tell me you sent them here. Jesus Christ, sis. Everyone looks so scary. They're all staring at me and I'm scared. Who the hell are these people?
They're all my friends.
What?
I told you I have a lot of friends in my hometown. They are my homies.
Homies? You were in a gang or something? I always thought you used strange words. You finally revealed your true colors. Bringing this gangster here. What the hell are you trying to do?
I still remember. When you asked me how long I will be in the hospital, I replied, on the contrary, how long do you want to stay in the hospital?
Are you thinking of sending your friends after me to send me to the hospital?
That's up to you. If you don't want to be hospitalized, go to the police yourself.
What? Do you want me to turn myself in?
What you did, it is a crime, right? I was forcibly made to drink alcohol that I couldn't handle. And as a result, I was rushed to the hospital with acute alcohol poisoning. If you don't want to go to the police, I'm sure you'll be in a lot of pain. So, what's your decision?
I don't want to either. If I have to go to the police, it would ruin my son's plan to marry a rich man's daughter. It would ruin everything.
You're still talking like that at this point. But I'm sorry. Whether you get caught or not, Jake can't marry the director's daughter.
What?
I told you that one of my friends knows her, so my friend told her everything.
About what?
That Jake was hitting on her, pretending that he was single. The director's daughter was furious. She said she'd never marry him and never wanted to see him again.
Oh no!
And it was you who introduced her. You were not that close with the director. The director didn't know that Jake was married. So you took advantage of that and tried to get him married to the director's daughter, right? I didn't know you'd go that far just for money. I'm disappointed. Furthermore, you tried to make me disappear because I will get in the way of your son's remarriage. That's not a very human thing to do.
No. This is all my son's plan. It's not my fault.
What?
The truth is, I didn't want to do this either. But my son asked me to do it. He wanted to marry the daughter of a rich man. So he asked me to do something about his wife. He wants a divorce before she finds out that Jack's married. He said he needed my help to do that. So I had no choice but to get too drunk.
You're an asshole, you know that. You're blaming your own son.
Please believe me. I was just used by my son.
Don't be ridiculous. It's too late to lie now. Why don't you look back at your messages? You wrote yourself that you were going to make me disappear. The director's daughter also testified that you tricked her. No matter how hard you try, it's all your fault.
Susie, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll apologize, but can you let it go this time? I don't care if you don't divorce my son. I'll be nicer to you from now on. So please, I don't want you to get in trouble with the police. And while you're at it, would you please tell your friends outside to go home?
What? Do you really think it's going to be that easy? I'm done arguing with you. So I'm going to ask my friend to drag you to the police.
Don't do that.
Then you'd better admit your guilt and get caught.
If it's going to be like this, I shouldn't have let you drink the alcohol. I'm too old to be in trouble with the police. My life is over.
No. Your life is just beginning. I'm going to change your alimony as well as Jake.
Alimony? How am I going to be able to pay for it? I'm living on a pension.
Then why don't you work? You and your scumbag son. I'm going to make sure you two scum pay for your sins. In the end, Teresa was arrested because I reported the incident. My friends who were surrounding her house went home that night. I'm thankful to all my friends who gathered for me this time. Although everyone used to be thugs, they are all currently earnest working members of society. To scare Teresa, they pulled out the outfit they used to wear in the past. Meanwhile, I was safely discharged from the hospital, and Jake and I got divorced. Of course, I demanded alimony from him and his mother. However, Teresa was unemployed, and Jake had to quit his job because the rumor of the incident spread to his workplace. Both of them had to borrow money to pay the alimony. They thought they were going to live a lavish life after marrying a rich woman. Instead, they were forced to pay off their debts every day. Now, they work part-time from morning till night, and both of them are exhausted. I think they got what they deserved.
Hey, Michelle. What's up with Julian's shirts and golf wear hanging in the room? Ellen, seriously? Are you sneaking into our place again without asking us? Don't say sneaking in like I'm some kind of thief. I have a spare key, so it's totally legit. Anyway, explain this. Why aren't you sending Julian's clothes to the dry cleaner? It's unthinkable to have them hanging around the house like this. They're going to get weird wrinkles. I was planning to send them to the cleaner at first, but he said it was fine to wash them at home. I just did what he told me to do. Didn't you hear it from him too? Oh my goodness. Blaming your own laziness on him is despicable. You can't even do housework well, but you're quick to point a finger at your husband. I'm not pointing a finger at anyone. You really didn't hear it from him, huh? I also asked him to take back the spare key from you. What are you mumbling about? He's an elite working for a good company. And yet, you make him wear those cheap shirts you ironed? Don't you feel sorry for him? I'm telling you, he said, enough with the excuses. Just come back and send them to the cleaner right away. I'm sorry. I can't leave until the end of my shift. My lunch break is almost over, so I have to go now. Don't you dare. Wait. Hey, honey. Remember I asked you to tell your mom about the dry cleaning stuff? Did you forget again? Dry cleaning? I mean, the work shirts and golf wear. I said I'd take them to the cleaner, but you wanted to save money. So you asked me to wash them at home, remember? Did I? Yes. And I specifically asked you to explain it to her, because she'll definitely complain if she finds out about it, right? I got a message from her at lunch today. She sneaked into the house and saw the clothes hanging around. She scolded me for not sending them to the cleaner. Oh, man. Is that it? How come you didn't explain it to her? And I told you to take back the spare key, didn't I? Did you? Yes. Sorry, I forgot. How can you forget what you said? I got an earful from her. What did she say? She said you were an elite working at a company, so she couldn't let you wear cheap shirts I ironed. She felt sorry for you. You know, she's not wrong. Hold on. I just did what you told me to do. Why am I the one getting lectured by her? I mean, she's unreasonable too. She doesn't believe me. Darn you. Don't talk bad about her. I'm not, but the fact is, I'm the one dealing with her misunderstandings and nagging. Isn't that talking bad? I'm stating facts. If I messed up, I'd understand getting scolded, but I just followed your instructions. And the way she talks to me feels like she's deliberately attacking me. If you're more reliable, I won't have to deal with this. Deal with what? She's just concerned about me, and all you can think about is how she's hassling you. Why do you always see things like that? Because of you, right? You forgot what you said. That's why this happened. I bet you just went along with her to look good. Don't blame me. Why are you so mad about being told to send shirts to the cleaner? It's because you don't care about me. No, that's not the issue. Anyway, just make sure to tell her about the dry cleaning stuff. And please take back the spare key and tell her not to sneak in again. Fine, I got it. But what she said about me wasn't wrong, you know? Yeah, whatever. You're seriously unbelievable, Michelle. What complaints do you have today, Ellen? I only have a bit of time left on my lunch break. Geez, you're working again? This is why you can't take care of Julian well. Sigh. I heard you complained to him the other day. You threatened him and had him take the spare key from me. What a wicked woman you are. I didn't complain or threaten anyone. Yeah, right. You're too focused on work instead of taking care of your husband in the first place. I don't recall ever neglecting him at all. I wake up early every day, pack his lunch, finish all the chores, then head to work. And when I'm back, I take care of the rest. Geez, you're all talk. Well, you know what? He complains about your cooking. He suddenly showed up last night saying he wanted to eat my food. I fed him well, so he was happy, you know. Good for him. So that's why he didn't come home last night? What's with that reaction? Don't you have any positive things to say? Like, you'll improve your cooking for him, or ask me for my secret recipes and teach you how to cook? I actually did attend cooking classes for him. The recipes were either from former top chefs or their adaptations. So if he says they're not good... Former top chefs? When did you attend cooking classes? Right after we got married. I'm sure I mentioned it to you. You didn't know? And yet he says it's bad? How bad are you at cooking? Excuse me? As far as I've tasted it, it's not bad at all. Even in the cooking class, I got praised a lot, you know. My teacher was a former top chef, so he was quite strict and didn't give compliments lightly. So I was pretty confident. Maybe he was a self-proclaimed top chef? Huh? A real top chef praising your cooking makes no sense. His taste buds must be off. You were probably fooled. Spending money on a scam cooking class is such a waste. I can't believe you wasted Julian's hard-earned money on that. He was an accomplished chef, and it wasn't a scam. And I paid for it with my own earnings. Ugh, you always talk back. Fine, I'll make sure you learn properly this time when it comes to cooking. Are you serious? Of course I am. Since Julian complained, you're going to learn my flavoring technique. He said he wanted to eat my food, you know. He didn't say he wanted the cooking of a top chef. You can't achieve that no matter how often you go to cooking classes. I guess not, but I have a job, so it's physically impossible. I haven't been able to go to classes ever since my work got busier. Don't use work as an excuse again. As long as he's not satisfied, I can't just leave things as they are. Sigh. Hey, what's your problem with me? Why can't you just be straight with me instead of being two-faced all the time? Huh? What's up with you all of a sudden? You complained about me to your mom again, didn't you? You told me you were staying late at work last night. Turns out you were actually at her place. You were there crying to her, right? Every time you do that, I end up getting an earful from her. If you have a problem, why don't you talk to me about it? It's not like I have a problem, but... But what? Mom's just better at a lot of things. Excuse me? She raised me, you know. I guess her way kinda stuck with me. And I find comfort in it because her care was always nice. I guess I just expect the same from you. You know, you sound really creepy right now. What do you mean creepy? Don't be rude. You're a mama's boy. What's with the constant mentioning of mom from a grown man? And lying about working late just to cry to her? Makes me question the kind of upbringing you had. What did you say? It's her fault for turning you into a helpless mama's boy. What the heck? Stop talking bad about her. So it's my fault then? Yeah, your fault for not listening to her advice. And guess what? She ratted you out earlier. She said you were using my hard-earned money to attend some shady seminar. What do you think you're doing with the money I sweat and toil for? So that's how it comes across. Do you not find it strange or suspicious at all? Don't you think your beloved mom might be twisting the truth a bit? Don't you think she's doing the same thing as you, being two-faced but with me? She wouldn't lie like that. She's not like you, malicious. Think about it for a moment. I work too, and I'm busier than you. Yet you think I have time to fall for some shady seminar?
Busier than me? You?
Yeah, me. Despite my busy job, I still take care of you more than you realize. You don't do anything for yourself or the house. You're always hanging around your mom's place and bad-mouthing me to her. When you come home, all you do is lounge around.
What did you say? You're being rude again. I'm exhausted from work, all right? I work my butt off every day for us. Isn't that enough? If you're so unsatisfied, why don't you quit your job and devote yourself to me?
If we could live off just your income, that would be okay. But since we can't, I have to work too, right?
Who do you think you are, talking down to me like that?
Anyway, stop whining to your mom about me. And stop blindly believing everything she says.
Why should I?
Because I'm the one who ends up getting blamed for it all. I'm already busy enough, so stop giving me headaches. What the heck are you trying to do? I just got home and guess who's here? Your mom. What happened to taking back the spare key?
Oh, you made it home safely, huh?
Safely? What's that supposed to mean?
So, starting today, she's gonna live with us.
Are you kidding me?
Because you're always working, never taking care of things at home, so she's gonna help out. You made me take back the key, so I had to make another one. Such a hassle, you know.
I don't get it. Why are you making such big decisions without talking to me first? This is our home, isn't it? I didn't want her just waltzing in with her spare key. And now, suddenly, she's moving in? It doesn't make sense at all.
You promised her you'd learn to cook from her, right? If she's there, you can learn anytime.
We didn't promise anything. It was just her talking about it.
No, I want that too.
What?
Imagine being stuck eating your terrible cooking. It's unbearable.
Terrible cooking? I went to cooking classes. I don't deserve to be told that much.
What's wrong with calling bad food bad? Your cooking sucks. So obviously, it makes me want to have her food. Then why don't you learn from her? That would solve everything, right? It's just logical.
Making it sound reasonable to suit yourself. Anyway, this is our house, so tell her to go back. It must come from you.
Why? Finally getting to live with her. Isn't it great? You should be happier since you'll have less housework to do. I wish you follow her footsteps.
What footsteps? You guys planned this when you went to her place last time, didn't you? Scheming behind my back. Hopeless mama's boy.
What did you call me? I'm gonna tell her everything you said. You can face her wrath directly. She's terrifying when she's angry, you know?
I'm done. You're just as bad as your mom, honestly. I wonder what she's going to do, raising such a mama's boy. Relying on her at your age? Where's your independence? You have no future.
How dare you? Don't try to make a villain out of her. If you keep bad-mouthing her, I'll divorce you.
Maybe that's for the best.
Huh? You're so darn arrogant. Prepare to be disciplined by her from now on. Get ready for instant divorce if you cause any trouble. Anyway, just get trained by her immediately.
So that's your plan. Got it.
When are you coming back? What are you doing, staying out this late without preparing dinner? Mom's starving and about to pass out, you know. Ignoring me, huh? You got some nerve.
What's up?
What do you mean, what's up? What time do you think it is? What about dinner tonight?
Dinner? Your mom's there, right? She can cook something tasty for you.
She says you're supposed to cook today.
Today? But I've been cooking dinner every day.
Really? Anyway, just hurry up and come home to make dinner. Your hardworking husband and the esteemed mom are waiting on empty stomachs.
I'm working too, you know. I'm doing overtime right now. And even if I come home early to cook dinner, she'll just get in the way, right?
What do you mean?
Hiding knives, hiding pans, scattering spices around the kitchen.
What are you talking about? She wouldn't do something like that. Wow, how can you come up with such childish excuses?
Seriously? So childish. She acts like a kid. It takes me twice as long to cook. And also...
What?
Wasn't she supposed to teach me cooking when she moved into our place?
Well, not just cooking, all household chores.
She hasn't cooked anything since she's been with us, you know?
That can't be.
Not just cooking. She hasn't done any housework at all.
Yeah, right.
All those dishes you loved and praised as mom's flavor, I made them all.
You cooked under her guidance, right? She said she'd drill you into being a proper wife. No wonder I thought they were her food then.
Under her guidance. She just hangs around all day.
That can't be. I get messages every day about what she's taught you.
That's just her one-sided story, right? She hasn't done a single chore, let alone teaching me how to cook. In fact, she's always just getting in the way.
Liar. Why do you talk so badly about her? She's trying her best to make you a good wife. Don't badmouth her. If you keep disrespecting her, we're getting a divorce.
Then let's do it.
What? Are you finally losing it? You think you can survive on your own after divorcing me? Ha 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 ha. Stop saying stupid things. Ha 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 ha.
That's my line, you know. Will you be okay after we separate? Can you handle living alone with the baggage of a mom?
What the heck? I told you to stop bad-mouthing her. Stop blaming her without any proof.
Not only did she force herself to live with us and just mess around, but she's also drained our savings.
Oh, come on.
You gave her access to our joint savings card, didn't you?
Oh, I asked her to deposit some money.
What deposit?
You know what I'm talking about.
Not only did she not deposit, but she's practically wiped out all the money.
That can't be right.
Then ask her about it. I was doing some bookkeeping while making a deposit and I was shocked. The balance was down to $2.
No way. Didn't we have like 20 grand there, right?
Exactly. And now it's down to $2. Even though she's your mom, if she's taking money from the account without our permission and using it, that's a crime, you know? We could sue her for theft.
Hold on a sec. Stop calling her a criminal.
What's wrong with calling a criminal a criminal? Wake up already, mama's boy. She forcibly moved in, falsely accused me, and now she's not only playing around but also draining our savings.
Well, I didn't know about that.
Not knowing doesn't excuse it, you know? And you always believe only her side of the story and never listen to me. Even though I explained countless times that she was lying and bullying me.
I was wrong. I apologize.
You're no better. You're so blindly loyal to her and never try to see reality. You use double standards between me and her, making me the scapegoat. You love her so much that you've become just like her with the worst traits. I can't be with people like you anymore. I'd happily file for a divorce right now. Get out.
Get out? But this is my home too. You can leave.
You're joking, right? That's the apartment I bought before we got married. Why should I leave?
Because if we divorce, there'll be asset division, right?
Oh my God. Don't you even know? What have you learned from your mom all these years?
Ugh.
Asset division applies to assets acquired during the marriage. The apartment was purchased by me before marriage, so it's not subject to asset division. I can't believe a moron like you has been holding a job.
Then asset division.
The joint savings are subject to asset division, but your mom has practically spent it all.
Oh man. With no money and nowhere to live, what are we supposed to do?
Figure it out yourself. Maybe go back to your mom's?
That house isn't hers anymore.
What do you mean?
She sold it because she was going to live with us.
This is news to me. What happened to the money from selling the house?
I don't know all that. She said she was going to sell it, and I just said it was fine as she was moving it with us. I didn't think about the money. I thought that if I left everything to her, it'd be all good.
How clueless can you be? This isn't about a few bucks or even a few hundred. Selling the house means hundreds of thousands coming in. So even though she has that money, why is her savings dwindling?
No idea.
Seriously?
I just did what she said.
It's sickening how you always rely on her for everything.
'Cause up till now, I've never been wrong listening to her. I even married you as she told me to. Ha ha ha.
Oh my God. You married me because she told you so?
Yep. You had a good job, and it didn't seem like you were gonna quit, so she said I could take it easy.
What kind of reason is that? Then what about the proposal?
Oh, she came up with that. I was frantically cramming the lines she told me to say the night before.
Wait.
She's really talented, you know. She can come up with touching proposal lines that sweep women off their feet in no time. She even told me to bring a bouquet of roses. You were so moved that you were crying, remember? I thought, that's my mom.
Unbelievable. Why did I ever marry you? I'm gonna regret this for the rest of my life.
Well, she came up with a proposal, but it doesn't change the fact that we're married. I mean, you got to marry me thanks to her, so you should be grateful to her, you know?
Grateful? Jeez.
She doesn't have anywhere to go either, and I can't support her with just my income. You should pitch in and work too. While we're out working, she can take care of the house. There's nothing to worry about.
You're seriously the worst mama's boy ever. Your mom's insane, but you're equally crazy. I can't take it anymore.
Don't say that. Just hurry home.
Stop it. It's giving me the creeps. Why didn't I decide to divorce you sooner? I'm so mad at myself. I never want to see you or talk to you again. Anyway, you need to be out of there within a week. I already put it up for sale.
For sale? Oh, come on. Why the heck would you do that behind my back?
Look who's talking. You made decisions on your own and let your mom move in. Now look what's happened.
Yeah, but taking away our home is so harsh.
That's my house under my name, and I paid for it. Whatever I decide to do, it's my business, right? Plus, I absolutely refuse to live with your mom, who thinks it's okay to use other people's savings.
Stop bad-mouthing her. If you keep it up, I'll sue you for defamation.
Oh, you want to go to court? Bring it on. I've already hired an attorney.
An attorney?
I hired one for divorce mediation.
Are you seriously considering divorce?
Of course. I've been saying it's impossible for me to be with you, haven't I?
Wait, think about it again. If we get divorced, you won't be able to support yourself, will you?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, right.
I make more money than you know.
What? That's impossible. Mom said it's unheard of for a wife to make more than her husband.
Mom. So annoying. With the money that's supposed to come in from selling the apartment and my salary alone, I can live just fine. So please, don't ever bother me again. I'm sick of a mama's boy like you and an unreasonable mother who even controls her son's proposal. I'm beyond fed up. Talking to you irritates me, so from now on, let's go through the attorney for everything.
Hold on. Please, help us. How do I explain this to Mom? What should we do with the money she used? Hey, don't ignore me. Help me and Mom.
Talking to the mama's boy any longer was driving me crazy, so I decided to leave it all to my attorney and blocked his number. With the money from selling the apartment, I was able to hire a great attorney, which made the divorce process smooth sailing. I managed to claim compensation for the savings that my mother-in-law had withdrawn. Turns out, all of our combined savings of 20 grand and the money from selling her home were blown on young boys. How disgusting is that? It makes me want to throw up. What's even more disgusting is that even after finding out about this, Julian didn't change his way. To pay the compensation, he forced his mom to start working part-time. But when she got scolded by a high school kid during her work and came home crying, he lost it. They both stormed into her workplace and caused a scene, and apparently, they got taken in by the cops. They weren't charged, but they learned their lesson from that incident. Now, they've moved to a rundown apartment and are striving to stay afloat in a life of poverty and debt. Nikki! I just heard from Mom that you're getting married. Is it true? Why didn't you tell me? We're sisters. How could you keep it a secret? Hello? Mom told you that? How did that happen? Didn't they disown you? Well, it's all your fault. You made a big fuss about me stealing your ex-husband. Since then, Dad said he was going to cut ties with me. But in the end, Mom forgave me. Really? Of course. Unlike you, I'm her biological daughter. She loves me more. How could you act like that? Don't you feel bad for what you did? First of all, I will never forgive you. Oh, come on. It's been 5 years already. Are you still holding a grudge? You're so immature. I will never forgive you for what you did, no matter how many years pass. Your attitude shows that you're not sorry at all. I do feel sorry, okay? But you're happy now, right? By the way, how old are you now? I will be 50 next month. Oh, wow! Congratulations! It's a miracle that you're getting married again at your age. You don't have to congratulate me. Please, leave me alone. Stop being cold. Of course I want to congratulate you. You're my precious sister, after all. Oh, really? Then why did you steal my ex-husband before? Are we still talking about that ancient thing? Move on already. I've always hated how you drag up the past. You never change. Say whatever you want, I don't care. So, are you having a wedding? Of course. We just finalized the venue. We had a family dinner with both my parents and my fiancé's family yesterday. It was wonderful to see how well both sets of parents got along. Oh, really? I wanted to see your fiancé. Why didn't you invite me? Seriously? Why do you think I would introduce my fiancé to a homewrecker? Besides, my family disowned you. I mentioned earlier that Mom forgave me, right? We're in good terms now. You know, blood is thicker than water. Since you're Mom's stepdaughter, she doesn't love you as much as she loves me. Mom even said, it's hard for her to see you as a daughter because you're close to her age. She sees me as her only daughter. It's just how it is. That's how she feels about me. I didn't know that. Oh, my poor sister, but that's the truth. Well, I'm planning to move away after I get married. I probably won't see her much either. If that's how she feels about me, then it's sad, but I will accept it. You don't have to act so tough. Just because you're marrying a CEO, you're acting all high and mighty. Do you think you're better than me now? What? Your fiancé is 10 years younger than you, right? What kind of trick did you use to get that kind of man? We just met through work. I feel sorry for your fiancé, to be honest. He deserves so much better. Marrying someone like you, an old lady, seems like he's wasting his life. Excuse me? It's true, isn't it? Don't you think he's perfect for me? Hey, introduce me to him. Are you thinking about stealing my man again? Oh, come on. I was just joking. He'll be part of our family, so it's only natural that I want to meet him, right? Whatever you're thinking, please stop. I don't trust any word you say. I will never introduce my fiancé to you. What? Why not? I just want to say hello. No. Are we done? I'm busy. Goodbye. Hey, Nikki! Hi, Nikki. How are you doing? I have big news for you. I'm not interested to hear it. Here you go again. You're so boring. It's big news related to you. Oh, really? Then what is it? See? You are interested after all. Well then, I'll tell you. I stole your man again. What? No way that's true. Your fiancé is the CEO, right? He's 40 years old and his name is Rob, right? Yes, but... He's so handsome. I was so surprised. Where on earth did you meet him? I know he worked at the same company as you, so I waited for him in front of the office. Mom told me what Rob looked like, so I recognized him right away. He's even more handsome than I imagined. I pretended to be his old friend, and he believed me. I got his contact number and invited him to dinner right away. Guess what? He fell in love with me just like that. Now he loves me more than anything. By the way, I'm with him right now at a luxury hotel. Really? Are you jealous? Of course you are, right? Rob told me everything about you. What? I heard that you're the head of the department now. I had no idea you've climbed up the ladder so much. I can't believe you became a department head and found this perfect guy at the same time. Seriously? You don't deserve any of this. How did you manage to get him to marry you? We just fell in love, okay? He proposed to me saying he wanted to spend his life with me. How sweet! But I'm sorry. I guess that was a lie. He said he's breaking off the engagement. It makes me jealous that you two are working at the same company. Maybe I should ask him to fire you. What? You can't do that. Also, you seem to be misunderstanding something. I'm with my fiancé right now, so there's no way he's in a hotel with you. What? Stop lying. I'm with Rob right now. He said he's going to marry me, not you. I don't blame you for not accepting the fact that I stole your man again. But you have to accept the reality. You're almost 50 years old. You should have chosen someone more suitable for you. He's too good for you, okay? An old hag becoming the CEO's wife? That's ridiculous. I really think you are misunderstanding something. I told you, my fiancé is right beside me. We are going to have the wedding as we planned. Of course, I won't invite you, so goodbye. I feel sorry for you. I guess you still can't accept the reality. Well, have fun being delusional about your wedding that will never happen. Nikki? Mom told me you are having a wedding today. Is that true? What the hell is going on? Dad got invited while Mom and I weren't even invited? Mom was furious with you. She said, "You're such an ungrateful daughter." But Mom doesn't consider me as her daughter, right? So I've decided not to invite her because I don't see her as my mother anymore. Are you serious? She's still your mother after all. I can't believe you. Anyway, Rob broke off the engagement, right? Are you still being delusional about your wedding? No, he didn't. And I am not being delusional. Then, what are you talking about? Rob is still with me right now. How on earth are you going to have a wedding? Maybe you should go see a psychiatrist. Hey, are you reading this? Reply to me. Aren't you the one being delusional? Huh? What do you mean? You got dumped by Rob, didn't you? Why are you still talking about the wedding? Listen, you are misunderstanding something. I'm at the venue and so is Rob. He never broke off the engagement, and we're about to get married. Huh? Are you out of your mind? I already told you, Rob is with me. Are you hallucinating or something? It seems like you can't accept reality still. Let me make it clear. Rob dumped you. He's now in love with me and has no intention of marrying you. Got it? It's time to wake up to reality. How could an old lady like you marry a CEO? Rob says he prefers a young, beautiful lady like me over you. Do you think that man is my fiancé? What? Let me ask you a question. Do you know Rob's full name? Of course. It's Robin Miller, right? What about it? I knew it. What do you mean? My fiancé's name is Robert Miller. What? Robin is my fiancé's twin brother. What? You're kidding, right? Nope. No way. Twins? He said he's the president of the company. Robin was supposed to be the next president of the company, but he got caught embezzling company money. What? Embezzlement? So his father, the then president, fired and severed the relationship between father and son. As a result, he wasn't able to become the president. You're lying. It's not a lie. After that, naturally his brother, who is my husband, was appointed as the next president. At first, he wasn't sure what to do, but he eventually decided to take over the company. He quit the company that he was working for at that time and studied management from scratch. He struggled at first, but never gave up. As a manager, I had a lot of opportunities to work with him. I supported him through tough times, and that's how we grew closer and eventually started dating. Then, why did Robin come out of your office? He just can't seem to accept the reality of being fired. He keeps trying to show up at the office, pretending to be his brother. But security knows all that happened and is aware of his plan. He was immediately caught that day and kicked out of the office. Really? I thought he was the CEO because he was at home during the day and thought he had a lot of free time. So what job does Robin have now? What? Is that what you believe a CEO does? CEOs are usually busy with company matters, not sitting around at home. Robin is probably unemployed now. His embezzlement is well known in the industry. It seems he couldn't find a job no matter how hard he tried. Now he seems to be enjoying his unemployed life. What? I married an unemployed man? What? You married him already? Yes, I did. I thought he was your fiancé. Oh my God, I've already registered our marriage. I just wanted him to be mine as soon as possible. That's why I rushed through all the processes. Are you serious? Oh God. Why do you have to rush such an important thing for such a stupid reason? Let me tell you more. Embezzlement wasn't the only reason he was disowned. Huh? You're kidding, right? There's still more? Robin has been involved in numerous scandals with multiple women. What? You mean before he met me, right? He told me he's deeply in love with me. I'm not sure about that. My husband says nobody can change him. Oh no! I heard that all the embezzled money was spent on women. He also used his father's credit cards without permission. No wonder he was disowned, right? He got fired from the company after he met me, right? He bought me designer bags and expensive jewelry. So, I don't believe any story that you said. He was appointed as the next president first. I believe he could easily find a new job if he had so much potential. Well, I don't know the full story and how he's doing now. But knowing him, maybe he's gotten into debt somewhere. I think his pride made him want to look good in front of you. No way! I married an unemployed man with debts? You said earlier that you wanted him to be yours as soon as possible and rushed into marriage. Maybe he felt the same way? I think he wanted to marry you as soon as possible, before you found out everything. Oh my God! The only reason I decided to marry him was that I thought he was the CEO and your fiancé. I don't need an unemployed man. But you're already married, right? Why not support him? Who knows? Maybe he'll find a decent job. You two should help each other since you are a married couple now. I don't want to do that, no! I want to live a comfortable life. Why should I support a lazy, unemployed man? That's right. I've got an idea. Why don't we trade husbands? You're kidding, right? Do you think I would agree with that stupid idea? Are we done? I'm busy preparing for the ceremony. I can't deal with you anymore. Wait, where's the wedding venue? Let me attend your wedding. This time, I will steal your real fiancé. I might still have a chance to marry the CEO. I'm not going to tell you. Even if I did, I don't think you'll make it to the wedding in time. Wherever it is, I'll do my best to make it. Just tell me. I'm having a wedding in Paris. What? You're kidding, right? Oh my God. I always had a dream of having a wedding in Paris. Not just that. Remember I mentioned I'm moving after getting married? Well, our company's headquarters are in Paris, and Robert's father has decided to focus more on business in Paris. So Robert will be working here from now on. Of course, I'm coming with him. We've already bought a new house to start our new life. You are moving to Paris? By the way, Dad is coming with us. Why only Dad? What about Mom? I only invited Dad to the wedding. Besides, Dad's had enough of Mom. After what you did to me, Mom forgave you so easily and always favors you. Dad couldn't forgive her for always choosing you just because you're her biological daughter. But that's not all. Dad's fed up with Mom's bad drinking habit. He wanted to take a break with her, so I offered him to stay with us for a while. I don't think I'll ever see Mom again. And you, of course. Oh no! So, there's no way you can come to my wedding. This is the last message from me because I'm blocking you now. Good luck with your life, Christina. What? Don't block me! You're living your luxurious life in Paris? Meanwhile, I'm stuck with an unemployed man? It's so unfair! I deserve to be in that position more than anyone. Take me to Paris too! I want to live in Paris instead of with this useless man. Please? Reply to me. Please? We had a very romantic wedding in Paris. It was the happiest day of my life. I never imagined remarrying at 50 and having another wedding. But here I am, blessed by my loving father, relatives, and friends. I am truly happy. After a few months, my father decided to divorce my mom. Freed from the stressful life with her, he looks stress-free and much younger now. According to the rumors, Robin got fired from his new job and was completely disowned by his family. He's been unemployed ever since, reportedly living off his girlfriend's support. Moreover, he was reportedly having affairs with 2 married women, leading to another scandal. Christina was heartbroken and asked for a divorce, but Robin promised to change and love her forever. They are still married to this day. Mom also turned to her for financial assistance, adding to her responsibilities of supporting both her husband and mother. She's been tirelessly working multiple part-time jobs from morning till late at night, striving desperately to make ends meet. A relative who happened to see Christina was surprised, mentioning that she looked like she was in her mid-40s, despite still being in her early 30s. I guess it's her karma. Well, I wish her all the best.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.